The extra point by Brown is good. And the Commanders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They go play action now. Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Pick up there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing again is Murray. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This opening drive has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Murray. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Bush. 2-2. That's 1. Omaha.
Murray's going to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Hey. Omaha.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, that his second TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Price now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Set it, quick.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that block. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Fix the eagle, fix the eagle.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Ready, quick. 19 Lions. Down. Practice this.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now pass deep from McLaurin. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Samuel has it on the snap. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch of the ballgame for Debo. That's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Now they take it in by Krusty Merritt. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Ready, ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And he will get into the end zone. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Washington.
Mike Mustad was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Mitch Wishnowsky.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Murray. A short one here. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
On 3rd down, Murray. They'll look underneath here to Benson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Remember, he has a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Green. Hey.
They go play action with Murray. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10.
Come on.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Big Ace. Sit.
On play action, Murray. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Wheeling Pearl in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Get it. Not saying nice. Good.
To the air again is Daniel. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Come on. Set. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Commanders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Crazy. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now Murray on 1st down. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he will score. Mark Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Cardinals 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
On first down, Daniel. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pickup, good for 29 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's to the right side, and it's Simmons.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
And they're on 25-yard line.
Hey, we got to do it.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 7.
Who you got?
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Out to his right. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10.
Sit. 2-2.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
2-2.
Again, it's Murray. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They go play action for Murray. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Okay, great.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Go on. Move, 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 move.
On first down, Murray. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. 1, 2, 2.
Murray on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Come back, come back. 2, 2.
To throw again is Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2, 2. Hot. I know sauce.
Murray's going to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvois. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. First down, Washington.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. And you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat. Because when you can.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. in. Extra point coming now from Brown. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 31, Cardinals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Plan. It's Murray. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Commanders 31, Cardinals 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go.
Daniels now on first down. Samuel has it on the snap. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. On first and 10, here's Daniel. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
18, 5 here. Get it.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's got a man. It's McClure. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
21-yard line.
To the air again is Daniels. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Perry, McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come back. 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Omaha.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2-2.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. We'll work this out wide to Benson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 42-yard line.
Hey, Omaha. Come back. Hey, Larry. Shift. Stop.
2nd down, Murray. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
What? Big Ace. Who you got? That's one. Omaha.
Throwing again is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. This one caught at the 4. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
2-2.
They'll try it now with Benson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Commanders 38, Cardinals 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Cut 19. Here we go. Set. Warriors. Step. 65.
On 1st down, Daniels. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls,
and he will go all the way. Jalen Lane, touchdown Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Brown is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Empty.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
it's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Big ace.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Really good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey. Big ace. Move.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Hey. Oh, hey, shush. Oh, hey. 2.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2.
They go play action with Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! 18, back, gravity lock.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Josh Sweat, he works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
19-yard line.
On play action, Murray pushed out to his left. He's going to look downfield once again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Omaha.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll go left side here and complete this one. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard.
Murray's going to throw again. That's caught downfield by McBride. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They go flank. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Yaya Diaby in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball game.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Big ace.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. Well, guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They are able to go into the home of the defending Super Bowl champs. Never an easy place to play. Come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.